What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Josh, and I'm here back with another haircut tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're gonna be giving my little man a mid fade. Leaving the braids, making sure we give him a crispy line. But before we hop into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Let's get it. So before we do any cutting, we want to make sure that we get the braids out of the way. Sometimes I use hair clips, but in this case I use the scrunchie. And also, before you cut, you want to make sure that you brush or comb the hair out all the way so it can be laid down in its natural position. So considering that the fact that we're cutting the hair into braids, we don't have any kind of height to fade into. So I'm going to go in with my number 1 guard with the lever all the way open and go against the grain and cut the hair down to this length. So this is going to be the length that we fade the whole haircut into. During this process, you want to make sure that you get all the hair off at the top, mostly towards the top as much as you can, because that's the area that we're going to be fading in. You want to make sure there's no dark spots behind, because that will make your fade look choppy. So I'm going in and I'm making sure that I get all the hairs that I need gone. And right here on the corners, I'm going to use my 1.5 guard just to blend right into the area where we're going to be doing the lineup, because we don't want to cut the hair in the front as low as the sides. So right here, we're going to be starting our first step in the fade, which is the bald line, using my Babyliss Gold effects trimmers. And I started the guideline like right where the C cup would curve, and I just brought it all the way around to the other side and made sure I left an even line and cleaned up all the extra hair that we don't need, to stay very clean throughout this fade. It makes the fading process come out way better when you just get every hair from the previous guideline gone before you start the next one. Creating my next guideline, I'm going to go in with my cordless Wahl magic clips with the lever all the way open with no guard on, going about a 1/2 inch. Creating the guideline, going all the way around the head, staying parallel to the first guideline that we made with the trimmers, making sure that we keep the width the same all the way across. Right after setting in the guideline, you want to make sure that you go in and take the guideline out. I have the clipper with the lever halfway closed, starting under the line and flicking up to the line. Now throughout this process, I kind of play with the lever, opening and closing it a little bit more, because sometimes some areas are harder to get out on different textures of hair. Sometimes you just have a hard time with people. Sometimes you might have to go in with your lever and play with the lever, opening it and closing it in certain areas that's dark, that's really being stubborn. A lot of times you have trouble getting out that first guideline is because when you went in with the trimmer, you kind of made too harsh of a line. So right here, you're going to see me go in with my trimmer and just hit this line a little bit more, making sure that I get this line out all the way. So going in, creating my next guideline, I'm going to go in with my number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed, going up about another 1/2 inch, making sure that I keep it parallel to the previous guideline and making sure that I'm keeping the width of this guideline the same all the way around the head. To take out that guideline, I'm going to go in with my 1/2 guard with the lever all the way closed, starting under the line and just flicking up to the line. This area might be a little bit more complicated. I might have to go in with, adjusting my lever, opening and closing it, because I'm getting to the top of the fade and I want to make sure that I get every line out, precisely, and the fact that I have these smaller guidelines, so you have to be more careful. So right here I'm going to go in with my number 1 guard with the lever halfway closed, basically connecting that area between the number 1 guard closed and the number 1 guard all the way open. So right here I took the guard off. I'm going to be doing some detail work using the corner of my blades, doing some corner blending and opening and closing the blade, hitting dark areas that need to be blended out more. Now it's time to prep the lineup. Right here I'm going to go in with my number 1 guard with the lever all the way open and just go against the grain around the front of the hairline to make it even with the rest of the haircut. He has like a bad cowlick in the front, so that's why I did that. So right here I'm going to be adding some holding spray and going over it with the blow dryer just to lock it in good. And then we're going to go in and start with our lineup process using my Babyliss Gold Effect skeleton trimmers. Y'all already know we about to get them right, so I'm finna sit back and let you guys watch this hairline bring this haircut to life. So right here we're going to be adding some enhancements to his hairline to take this haircut to a whole nother level. It's not needed, as you guys can see. He had a nice natural hairline, but we want to make him look different. We want to make him pop, so that's what we're going to do. After lining up the enhancements, you want to go in with some holding spray to lock them in so they won't go anywhere. And one of my favorite parts, that last retouch over the line after you apply the last spray of holding spray, it just brings the line up. I mean, I don't know, man. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. But YouTube, this is where we brought them from. We made sure we got that fade right. We made sure that we made that line up crispy. I appreciate it if you watched it up until this point. But YouTube, this is the cut. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you can stay up to date for more videos by me. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Joshxbarber, like you guys see on the top of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, make sure you guys leave a like. Please leave a like. It helps my channel grow a lot. But it's your boy Josh, and I'm out.